Most men fail with women at the texting stage. They simply don't understand how to text women the right way. Their mind is in chaos. What should I text her? Why is she ignoring me? Why am I only getting short replies? And there you are, staring at your phone screen, feeling like you're a complete zero. Familiar? Let me calm you down. I went through this too. I know how painful it is and how it destroys your confidence. But I found a system, a method that works with any woman, with the ones you actually want, even with the most beautiful, unreachable ones who avoid attention from average guys. This video will completely change your game. You will understand every detail: what to text, when to text, how to spark interest, what to avoid and never do, and how to make a woman want to meet you in person. Just watch until the end. After this video, you will stop losing to so-called dating gurus and start winning where you used to fail. Ready to become the man women don't play games with but actually want? Then let's begin. Step 1. The first message that hooks. Let me tell you something very important. The way you start a conversation defines everything that happens next. It's like the first second of a date. If you mess it up, it only gets worse from there. Men make two big mistakes right at the start. They either text something too basic, or they sound too desperate. And being basic or desperate is the fastest way to get ignored. So here's a rule you must remember forever. Your first message must create a reaction and emotion. Now let's break down how to do that in different situations. There are three most common scenarios. Scenario number 1. You met in real life: a bar, the street, a party, mutual friends. Doesn't matter. You have her number. Your job is to not ruin her first impression. You simply text, "Miranda, hey." Yes, it's that simple. A name is a trigger for attention. A woman immediately thinks, who is this? How does he look? Where did we meet? And most importantly, it already sounds like confident, mature communication. What not to text? Hey, I'm that guy who is standing near the bar, remember? This instantly signals low value, high interest, no confidence. Scenario number 2. Instagram or social media. You do not know each other. A neutral "hey" here is trash. She gets about 30 of those a day. You need an open, personal, slightly provocative question. Look at her photos, stories, interests, and hook on to that. Your eyes look way too confident for a quiet girl. Am I wrong? Who taught you to enjoy traveling like that? I can already tell you love adventures, but are you more of an ocean or a mountains type? The main thing, don't compliment her looks. Everyone does that. She must feel that you're interested in her as a person, not in her filters. Scenario number 3. A coworker or classmate. It's even easier. Start with a shared context. What time is that meeting today? Or, be honest, you also didn't understand anything in that lecture, did ya? Something in common is the safest way to start. Step 2. Scanning her interest. Once you sent the first message, that's only the beginning. The mistake 90% of men make is that they start overthinking, why didn't she respond? Did I offend her? Maybe she didn't see it. And they begin to panic. Stop. I'll give you a golden rule that must stick in your memory. You never chase a reply, you evaluate her reaction. Understand this. Your first goal is to read her level of interest. This is your first test as a man. There are 3 possible outcomes. 1. She hasn't read it for a few hours. Do not send another message. Give her time. Maybe she's at work, on the go, stressed. You don't know. If you push, you look needy. You wait. Calm. 2. She read it but didn't respond. This is often a test. She is checking how confident you are. If you instantly double text or write, "Where are you?" you failed. The best move in both cases is to send a short message. You missed one. No smileys, no explanations. You're not begging. You're reminding her with confidence. If after this there is still silence, her interest is 0%. Close the chat and move on. Trust me, this is the best test of your self-respect. 3. She replied. Now the analysis begins. Pay attention to 3 things: her speed, tone, and the length of her reply. If she replied quickly, with a smile, or a light emotional tone, that's a "I'm interested" signal. If she explains why she didn't reply earlier, like "sorry, got busy, had things to do," it means your value to her is already higher. She doesn't want to appear cold. Remember, the more a woman explains her silence, the higher you are in her eyes. But if she replies dry, like "yeah, okay, fine," and takes long to respond, her interest is below 25%. Don't try to push. Don't look for hidden meaning between the lines. Just note she's not engaged. And remember, your time belongs to those who value it. Why is this so important? Because in this moment, you either become the one she respects or the one she uses. A man with boundaries is always attractive. A man who begs for attention always looks weak. It's tough, but it's the truth. I want to ask you, how do girls usually reply to you? What are their favorite phrases and typical behavior? Right now, pause the video and share it in the comments. I want to know your experience. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It really motivates me. Step 3. Igniting engagement and emotion. This is where 90% of men completely lose a woman's interest. They don't know how to keep a conversation going. They either turn it into a boring interview or into an endless stream of emojis and attempts to be liked. As a result, the conversation dies fast and she loses taste for you. Let me give you a clear and simple principle. Your goal is to create emotional exchange, not informational exchange. She must feel that talking to you is enjoyable, easy, and that there is depth in you. Let's break down how to do that. When she replies, you have a window to spark the fire. But don't be the guy who immediately writes, "How are you? What are you doing?" That's not a conversation, that's an interrogation. These questions kill the vibe and turn you into a forgettable gray background she won't remember 5 minutes later. Start with an idea, a mood, or a light provocation. For example, I have a feeling you're the kind of person who can talk for an hour about shows. Am I right? In one sentence, you set a topic, highlighted her personality, and lightly touched her ego. Now, a few rules you must follow if you want to keep her attention and spark genuine interest. Rule number 1. Emojis minimal. Maximum 5% of your messages, and never more than she uses. You're a man, not her best girlfriend. If you want to show a smile, a simple bracket is enough. That's more than enough. When a man overuses emojis, he loses his masculine energy in the conversation. Your text must rely on meaning and confidence, not visual decoration. Rule number 2. Avoid basic and empty questions. What are you doing? How's your day? What's up? This leads straight to her archive. Write things that create a dialogue, not yes-no replies. For example, I'm listening to country right now. Are you into that vibe, or do you have a more rebellious taste? Here you ask a question that turns her on mentally and gives 2 opposite options, and that already creates a small game. Rule number 3, no double messages. If she skipped part of your text, quote only the part she ignored and write, "You skipped this." This is masculine and confident behavior. You're not apologizing, you're not explaining, you're not whining. You show that your words have value. And trust me, a woman feels that difference instantly. Rule number 4. The pace of texting must be comfortable for you. Remember, if you sit there staring at your phone waiting for her reply, you already lost. Reply when it's convenient for you. not when your inner craving demands validation. But if you're free, replying quickly is also fine. That's natural too. And if you're busy, write honestly, without drama. Busy now, we'll reply later. And actually, reply later, when you're ready. This creates the image of a man who has a life, priorities, and goals, and she must fit into that rhythm, not control it. Rule number 5. Keep a clear head. Yes, it's pleasant when she flirts, laughs, and texts you more than you expected, but the mistake most men make, and I've seen it thousands of times, is that the moment a girl gives attention, a man melts, loses his frame, starts adjusting, and becomes afraid of making a wrong move. Remember, you can relax and let go later when you're already together offline. During the texting stage, it's important to keep your core and not spill your value. To make your conversation pull her toward you, add a little intrigue. Phrases like, "I have a theory about you, but I won't say it yet." Or, "There's one thing I like about you, but I'll save it for when we meet." These are simple but powerful hooks. The female mind is wired in a way that she will want to earn the right to hear the continuation. Let's summarize. You got a clear system that works. Now you know how to start a conversation so you don't get ignored. You learned how to read her reaction without embarrassing yourself. You learned how to keep the conversation interesting, confident, and intriguing. And most importantly, you now know how to lead a woman to a meeting without turning into someone needy. Look, honestly, everything I gave you today is simple. This is not magic or some mystical philosophy. These are skills any man can master, even the one who thinks he is insecure, shy, or unlucky with women right now. If you apply this, your texting will no longer be a fight for attention. Women will start seeing you as someone they want to meet, someone they want to know, and someone worth giving their time to. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and write in the comments what your main insight was today. See you in the next videos.